Today we are talking about my 4 favorite skis of 2024, and we picked 4 skis that we like the best. I think this is throughout everybody at the collective, including myself. But for me personally, this is what I would ski every single day. Any one of these skis, though they are different widths. So we'll kind of talk about that as we go into it. The first one is the Nordica Enforcer 88. Enforcer has been a staple in the ski industry and of course in Nordica's line over the past few years. It's been the best seller. It's the most asked about ski on any ski wall. This is the 88 waisted width version. It's quicker, it's more nimble, it's more agile, and it's more New England friendly than some of the other models in the Enforcer line. I really like this one, honestly, the most out of the whole Enforcer line, because it's the one that doesn't feel as dead. It feels like it's got some energy, it's got some gas to it, but it doesn't feel like a traditional 2-sheet of metal ski. You can kind of slide around on it, you can play, you can change up your turn shape. I've been a huge fan of this ski since the beginning, but especially now with some of the changes that they've made over the past couple years. You'll notice on this ski, very low rocker point. The red indicates where the rocker actually starts. So it's actually a really easy ski to roll over up on edge. That rocker helps you kind of glide into your turn without that biting feeling that you get from a lot of more aggressive skis, a lot of more camber oriented skis. This is a really good option for somebody that's looking for a fun, all mountain New England Ripper. Enforcer 88. Next, we're gonna go to probably my favorite ski period this year, which is the Armada Declivity 92 Ti. This is the perfect ski if you like to have fun, right? You don't know what the conditions are going to be like. You don't know where you're going to be skiing. Maybe you're going to be ripping groomers with your dad. Maybe you're going to be skiing in the woods the whole time. Maybe you're just going to be, I don't know, charging as hard as you possibly can. This is an awesome tool for the job. 2 sheets of metal, very lightweight, carbon stringers throughout the ski, and it lets the ski have that dampness that you get from a metal-oriented ski, but it doesn't feel overpowering. It feels like it's something that you could take in the park, theoretically, if you wanted to, and I'm sure you could. But this is really geared towards those people who are looking for something that isn't going to limit them on the mountain. So Armada Declivity 92 Ti, this is like genuinely, in terms of the shape, the style, the way that it feels on snow, this is my favorite ski, I think, this year. It's been really impressive, and I will note it's probably the most underrated ski of any ski on any ski wall. I mean, it's not a ski. Armada's not the brand that like your grandfather comes in asking about. They just don't know about it yet, and this is as good, if not better, than every other ski you could pick in the category, and it comes from a brand that is known for making park skis. So shout out to Armada. This thing is a killer option. Next, we have the brand new Blizzard Rustler 10. This is a ski that had always been very popular in the past, but had some very key downsides, one of which was that the tip was very floppy. It almost felt like it was an intermediate level ski, or that you had to go up a whole size range in order to get a decent amount of effective edge. Blizzard has changed that. There is now a metal outline around the ski. It makes the ski much more damp, much more aggressive, and it really blurred the line between Rustler and like the Bonafide series, for example, which is also changing next year, and we'll talk about that at a later date. But this ski brings something totally different to the table from the previous Rustler. Still has a lot of the same qualities in terms of it being fun, a little more free ride shaped, a little more exciting to ski on than a Bonafide is, but it is like without any of the flaws that it had previously. It's not squirrely at speed. It doesn't give you a ton of chatter. This thing actually can lock an edge down and finish a turn correctly. And I have been really impressed with it. Initially, I was like, okay, gas pedal is a little high on this thing for who was traditionally buying it, but I think for the customer that is searching out this type of ski, it's an awesome tool. This is the 10 model, so this is like 102 underfoot, and if you'll notice, we're actually kind of going up incrementally as we go out. Each one of the choices that we picked were in a slightly different width category. So for the 100-ish width, it is a no-brainer for me in the Rustler 10. Still really low rocker point, a lot of rocker in the ski, but that metal in the tip really helps keep things flat and keep things stable. Lastly, this is the ski that I would ski every single day if we actually got snow here in New England, but unfortunately we don't, so I don't get to pull this thing out every single day, but I pull it out every opportunity that I get. This is the Ranger 108. It is a ton of fun. Really low rocker point, easy to roll up on edge, just like the other skis that we talked about before. But it's got some power to it through the midsection thanks to Fisher Shape TI, which is a size correct amount of metal that is placed in every single ski. Great sidewall, great edge control, but really when you're skiing the kind of snow that this thing is designed for, meaning like it could be 3 inches of snow, it could be 15 inches of snow, and in any of those conditions, this is playful enough that you can have a ball all over the place in the soft snow. But as soon as it gets chunky or skied out, this is powerful enough to keep you stable through all that chunder that we have all of the time at the end of every single POW day. This is completely unlimited when it comes to talking about snow that actually is there, right? Not just the man-made snow. I think this is still a great ski if you're just going to ski groomers on it, but it's a little wide, right? It's going to be a little slower edge to edge, but I think as soon as you put a little bit of mush down on the ground, this thing is an absolute blast. I love the shape. I actually really love the color, and as always, I'm super impressed with the durability of these things. I have beat the absolute crap out of mine, and they still look pretty good. They're still in good shape. They're holding up well, and I can't say enough good things about the Fisher Ranger 108. So you tell me, it's 4 skis, 4 different waist widths. What do you like? What do you want to see more of? And what ski did we miss?